Hi guys, how are you? Welcome to this week's video. Not quite this week because I've been gone for a while, and as you probably can tell by my voice, I'm sick. I just came back from Japan weekend this weekend, and as tradition, I am just sick and crashing. I'm super late with this video and everything in my life because the Japan weekend it takes a lot of prep. I am trying to get back on track, even though I have 3 conventions in a row for the next weekends. So let's see, but after that I am going to take a break on conventions and hopefully I can get back on the groove. Without any further ado, if you saw the title of this video, you know that today is a Ferris Wheel Press. I know that my last video was a Ferris Wheel Press already. I had the plans of doing a video unboxing on the Caesar parcel that I got a few while ago, but I lost the footage. I don't know how. So I hope you don't mind that there is 2 Ferris Wheel Press videos on a row and that I might not talk as much in this video since it still quite hurts to talk, and I imagine this is not the most pleasant thing to hear this scratchy voice. So I'll try my best to comment here or there, but most of this video will be either just sounds or music, and I hope you don't mind that because my voice is really killing me. I'm hoping that after the whole con crunches, I can come back and do other videos. I will be interning during that time as well, so I don't know how my life will be and how much I can create in terms of videos, but I'll try my best to pop in once in a while. At least once a month you'll have a Ferris Wheel Press video for sure, because they send me the goodies and I really want to share with you guys, even though I am super late in always sharing them. All of these are currently out of stock. They do stock them pretty regularly. You can always subscribe to their newsletter and you'll get notified when everything gets back. Before we start, yes, Ferris Wheel Press send me these goodies for free. I am part of their artist program, however, they do not sponsor me. All opinions are my own, and you can get 10% off your next Ferris Wheel Press order using my code BABishkuArt. Without further ado, let me introduce the new collection. The newer recently ones, including the carousel, are already on the mail on their way to me. I should receive them very shortly, so I'll try my best to share those in a more timely manner instead of super late. So let's start with these 2. So all of these are a FerriTales collection, and this is a sort of their everyday ink, Cabernet on the Lake. It's a sparkling ink. The characteristics are velvety, romantic, and cozy, and this is a red ink with rose gold shimmer, so I'm quite excited to try that. Let's open on up to see how it looks. Ooh. So here is the ink. Super sparkly and pretty. Cabernet on the Lake. It looks very cozy, so I'm quite excited to try that. The color combination that we have for today's drawing is red and green. Quite a bit of a hard time working with them, but I think you can always create a very nice floral or even nature inspired drawing, so I think that's the way we're going, especially because this collection of the FerriTales is based on the John and the Bean Sprout. I think that's what it's called. Like in Portuguese, the tail is João and Pé de Feijão. So I'm not quite sure how it's called in English, but in Portuguese it's very orange. The package of the FerriTales, as always, is super shiny, super pretty, and just very full of lovely details. It says, climb up and don't look down. Nurture and care will wield a stalk strong enough to bring you to new heights. While each step may feel more monolithic than the last, with perseverance and courage, you can reach for the clouds and discover a lifetime of treasures. And so the base is green, the sheen is non-existent, which I think I can always try and find some sheen there. Shimmer, champagne, and sorry. Shading is high, which is something I really like. It's when the color separates to a different color, so I'm really excited about that. Sheen is when you pile up the ink. It sort of shimmers, not quite shimmers because it's different. It sort of shifts I think that's the word, to different colors. So this one does not shift, does not have any sheens, but it creates different colors when you water it down, which is something I really like doing. So I'm extremely excited to see how this one behaves. Oh, there was a lot of talking. So this is a light green with champagne shimmer, fresh, natural, leafy, and airy. Extremely excited about this, even though it's a green, but if it seems like it's a more leafy green, which are my favorites. But yeah, I really like these details where the illustrations continue after so this closes the box, but I really like how the illustration continues this way. So we open it up as usual, and ooh, the champagne shimmer really is very pretty, and I think I will like this color. It does look like a leafy green. I have a little spot of sun here. So this is going to be a very shiny drawing for sure. I need to do the good old trick of doing one mixture without shimmer and then another one with, otherwise it's going to be a mess. But I'm quite excited. It looks so pretty in the sun. This is definitely how they best behave in the sun. Next we have two carousel pens. We have the limited edition aluminum carousel, and then they're more everyday sort of pen. These are quite nice. I really enjoy the aluminum one. The green is also not as offensive. So it's sort of a silvery color, very light and very pretty. And as usual with these, they do have sort of an etching on this little bit. And this one is very pretty beanstalks and just flower details, if it wants to focus. And some of these are a bit irritating, at least to me, like you can feel it and it can be a bit chalkboardy. This one is not the worst, but it's not the best for me personally. Some people, it might not even bother anything at all, but I sometimes get those sensory issues. Yeah, it comes with a little barrel, which has the little ball, which is perfect for shimmer inks because it mixes the ink in here. And then we have their more regular carousel pen, fountain pen, which is a more durable plastic. Also been loving these. I have been using the Envy one, the purple one, and I love that one. So these are just very lightweight. You can like bounce it, so it's great to have on the go. This is how they look. Very nice. This green is not my favorite. I think this green in particular is not my favorite. It's very forest inspired, but nonetheless a very nice pen to have. Between these two, I definitely prefer the aluminum, especially because of the color. We can head on to the swatches. If you don't mind, this part will be voiceover because my throat is literally killing me, and hopefully by the time when I do a voiceover, my throat will be better. Maybe worse, we'll never know. I'll guess you'll find out in the next few clips when you hear my voice. Hopefully it's better because I highly doubt this was enjoyable hearing me talk like this. So thank you so much for being so patient with me, and let's head on to the swatches. Hey guys, welcome to the voiceover. As you can tell, my voice is slightly better, but still not amazing. I still have a cough and still kind of hurts to talk, so I am going to keep this quite short and sweet. Hopefully you don't mind that this video has so little commentary, but I did just want to step in and let you know a little bit of my opinion about the inks. So the Brilliant Beanstalk actually is quite pretty. It does have a little bit of shading when it dries, so I'm quite happy with that. And the Cabernet, like it's quite cozy, and I had lots of fun making this drawing. I went for a very loose type of drawing. I like doing those when I'm doing ink, sort of doing a base very watered down and just loose, and then try and carve it out from the ink. That usually is very fun, but sometimes in this case I totally lose the sketch. So it is quite freehand process. Sometimes it happens. It did happen in this case. I completely lose the sketch when I'm done with this stage of just laying down inks, and the drawing ends up being quite freehand. I had imagined that I would draw her hand, and then when I went to draw the hair, I just totally forgot where I had put the hand, and just I drew the hair. So here you can see very little of the sketch, but it's okay. As long as I have the face, I can make up everything else. And here you can also see how beautifully the Beanstalk ink separates to a blue, and also the Cabernet on Lake did a little bit of separation on a napkin. Like I placed my brushes with ink on top of the napkin, and it did create a very beautiful halo of blue and red. But that was only on the napkin. It didn't kind of wants to do that on the paper here on the little spot, but it's more subtle than the Beanstalk ink. So it does have some shading, but it's a bit more subtle. The sparkle is beautiful as always, and doing the little trick of having an ink without that much sparkle and another one with really does help the process of creating these illustrations. In the past, I would not do that and it would just be a mess, because when the ink is so loaded with shimmer and glitter, it does not really want to pile up or darken, so it would just be a very, very messy drawing. But one of you guys quite a while back suggested I would do two little batches, and I've been doing that ever since because it really does help. To be honest, I don't think I have a clear favorite between these two. They complement each other very nicely, and I don't know, I see myself using both, but at the same time neither of them strikes me more than the other, so they're quite balanced. But do let me know which of these is your favorite, because I don't know, I think they're both quite cozy and just very usable. So yeah, unfortunately, I'm so sorry for always being so late. The parcels have been taking quite a while getting to me, and then this month was just incredibly busy. So unfortunately, I am super late with this video, but I made it in the end. And I will try my best to be more timely with videos. Still not sure how my schedule will be, because yeah, things have been busier than usual. Not sure how my life will be in terms of busyness, but I will always try to make at least one video per month if it's Ferris Wheel Press. I'm sorry if my channel becomes Ferris Wheel Press-y. I do have other things planned. I want to make the video with the Caesar vinyl, even though I lost the footage from the unboxing. I want to make a couple videos using them, and I also have a very fun review on the making right now, so hopefully fun videos are coming. I'm going to leave you guys with the rest of the video with music. My voice is still not quite fully healed, so it is hurting quite a bit. Thank you so much for being so kind in the comments always. I honestly could not ask for a more kinder audience than you guys. Don't forget, you can use the code BABISHKUART for 10% off your next Ferris Wheel Press order. And please subscribe, leave a like, it helps out the channel a ton. And let me know in the comments which of these is your favorite inks. With that, thank you so much again for being here, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys!